Hello and welcome to Top Sim. My name is William Lebowski, and today I have a video that I didn't necessarily, I don't know if the correct phrasing here is I didn't want to make it, I didn't plan on making it, but it's certainly not the way that this video was meant to go down. I've actually been working on a video that is essentially me coming forward and giving my thoughts on AMS2 and what I think is problematic about the title. As if you have been watching any of my videos for any length of time, probably longer than a month, you probably have noticed that I am not a huge AMS2 fan. I have said negative things about the sim, just in passing, dropping them off little by little, and I have made videos before about AMS2. The problem with AMS2, I think, is probably the biggest video of this title that I've made, and I don't want to be a person that just bashes on sims, sim racers, equipment, any other different title. I've actually been around the YouTube gaming community for a very long time is a stretch. I've been around as a viewer and started making gaming videos in 2009, and one of the things that became really popular when I was reaching my peak of YouTube content creation based around Call of Duty was Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and in that title it became really popular just to bash the game. It became really popular to bash the devs, and people would make channels surrounding that whole topic. Every video would just be them complaining about the game that they spend hours a week playing, like it's a full-time job almost, and spending all of that time playing the game and also bashing the game. And I found that quickly, or over the years, to get to be pretty disgusting, and I really hated seeing those types of videos for so many reasons, and above all, it's not entertaining for the person watching unless you're really bringing some sort of nuanced or some new opinion or some new information to light, but just continuing to be there and complaining is a trait that I think everybody hates, even in real life. Who wants to go on a hike with someone who's just sitting in the group complaining the entire time? It really ruins the experience for everyone. And so with that being in mind, I don't want to be that guy that ruins the experience for everyone. I don't want to be the guy that makes videos that people watch and don't love. I want people to walk away from my videos thinking, wow, that was awesome, that was really enjoyable, that was entertaining, that was a positive thing that I just did with my time. And I don't want people to walk away with this negative experience from my videos. And so that being said, I was trying really hard to make a I don't want to say equitable solution. That's not. I really wanted to try to factually or find some way to bring my reasoning why I don't like AMS2 into a well thought out video. And quite frankly, I couldn't find a great way to broach that topic, because quite frankly, everyone's got opinions, and just like assholes, no one really wants to see them. And so that video kind of got dead in the water. But while I was making that video, I was trying to show off the things that I was talking about, that I had planned to talk about, rather, that I didn't like about AMS2. And one of the things, and I will mention it now, the big thing, if we want to boil it down to one thing, is its inconsistency. And there's a lot of inconsistency in AMS2 between the classes, the different cars, even individual car on one track versus another track with the same setup can feel entirely different and out of place, and that is an frustrating experience that I feel like shouldn't be happening. But what am I going to gain? What are you going to gain? What is anybody going to gain from me complaining about that? So that's the synopsis of the video. There are inconsistencies that make it frustrating for me. Great, we got that out of the way. I don't have to make that video, and I don't have to be that hater now. But one thing that really kept me from making this video was the more that I was trying to deep dive into AMS2 to find things that I actually enjoyed so that I could present those at the same time, I kind of again, or maybe for the first time truly, ever really fell in love with certain aspects of AMS2. And there's one undeniable aspect that I think everybody falls in love with AMS2 for, and that is the immersion / beauty. It's a great looking sim when you set the weather to whatever you're feeling like racing. Like right now, I was really feeling like, man, I wish I could just hop in a race car right now. It's currently fall, mid to end October. Great time for leaves. I jumped in Cadwell Park because I didn't know that this was actually a track at AMS2, but it was one of those ones that I've always wanted to kind of try out because it's got all of that historical legacy behind it, and I wanted to drive one of the more fun cars that I could find, and quite frankly, I think this is the most fun car at AMS2 when you find the right track for it, because like I was saying, it suffers from inconsistencies from track to track, like all cars do at AMS2. But anyway, this was actually, I came to this car from Gamer Muscle, so if you're ever, looking to have fun in sim racing, I point you in the direction of Gamer Muscle. That guy figures out how to have fun doing what he's doing, and I definitely, can... there's he teaches you how to have fun, and I think that I don't want to say anything bad about him. I know he says that he's not like the fastest person ever, but you don't go to him to see speed. You go to him for fun, and he was right. This car is probably the best car in AMS2. And so I am having some super stressful times in life right now. There's lots of different things, but some of the big things, I'm moving somewhat quickly and abruptly and more quickly than I had planned to move. And so that whole thing, all of the situations involving it are very stressful, and just in general, moving incredibly stressful. So I'm getting everything going. The more stuff I put into boxes, the more I plan, the more overwhelmed I get. And so what's been really a treat for me that has been really able to combat that stress has been able to drop into AMS2, drop into Cadwell Park in this Roco, I was going to call it an LMP3. It's not an LMP3, it's a Brazilian P3. Frustrating. But I was able to drop into this car and track combination and just kind of melt away everything else. Forget about everything else. Just get in the car and have some beautiful fun in the morning sunrise light with the golden trees all around you, and just drive a car. And it's delivered huge. It's been a huge stress relief to me. Even just right now, I signed up for a low fuel motorsport race in R Factor 2. The field, of course, when you got a bunch of random people together without any kind of bindingness, people kind of do whatever they want. The pace a lap was super inconsistent. We come to the last corner, everybody slams on the brakes. Huge accident between the LMP2 and the GTE fields. I get involved right in it from the start, and it just was an incredibly frustrating experience to put all this time in, practicing the night before, signing up, registering, going through qualifying, getting the setup right. I put a lot of time to make that happen and not even get to the green flag. So and that's just something that happens when you race random online races. And so sometimes when you're looking to de-stress, you find more stress, but this was a surefire cure to just calm down and just enjoy something when everything else feels like it's going shit. And so that is what I felt like I had to get off my chest. And so I just wanted to be very clear that while I may from time to time throw some massive shade in AMS2's direction, I always have to remind myself that there are these incredibly positive qualities about AMS2. There's the incredible immersion factor, but that's all the time I got today. I just wanted to get that off my chest and talk about some things. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.